Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope everybody had a great holiday. If you do celebrate or if you just had some time off, I hope everyone enjoyed. Today we are going to be making Miniverse, Make It Mini from scratch, which I'm very excited about, Series 1. I had been trying to get these for a while now, and I finally got some, so I'm very excited. I did some unboxings on my shorts, so I'll leave the link in the description. You can watch the unboxing if you want, but we're going to go through and we're going to see what we are making today. Ooh, confetti cake. All right, so a double-tiered confetti cake. And these are a little bit different than the ones with resin. They actually come with a two-part mix that you mix, you pour into the molds, and then you have to wait a little bit of time for it to set in. I think it says an hour and 15 minutes. So we're gonna have some movie magic. Let's see, it gives you the instructions. So you pour it, and then yes, it says let it sit for an hour. So it's like an air dry, spongy clay something. I don't know. This is my first time doing it. I'm very excited. So we'll have to do some movie magic, and I'll wait an hour, and then I'll be back, and we'll do the next part. So we'll get started so that we can get this train rolling. First of all, let's see what we have, I guess. So it comes with these two mini cake pans, which they're actually really cool. We're gonna take the placer thing out, and they are made out of silicone, so they are reusable, of course. So that's very exciting. I love the little silicone molds because if you work with clays or resins, you can do a lot with these. So we'll take those out. We have two, and I love how it gave us two cake pan molds instead of just one, having to do it twice. But since it's a little different process, I guess you might need to. It comes with a cake stand, little teal one, kind of the standard. Get it? And little Miniverse doily. Comes with the piping tip. Always comes with tweezers, even if you don't need it. It comes with a nice spatula here. It is not really silicone. It's kind of like a harder plastic, but it has like a textured handle, which is kind of cool. It feels like wooden. We got our sprinkles. Delicious old sprinkles, confetti cake. It comes with a vanilla box cake mix, which it says cake mix vanilla, bake at home. And then on the back, it tells you what to do too. Oh, that's so cool. I'll definitely be keeping the box for a little display later, but let's see what's in the box. It's stuck in there. Oh, okay. So it's actually a cake mix. Well, a cake mix powder. Cool. So we have a powder that we'll be using. Set that there for a minute. It comes with a pink icing, party pink whipped icing. So that'll be for the middle and the top. Comes with this cool bowl, little mixing bowl that has a little pour spout, and it's made out of like a hard plasticky resin, and it comes with the brown butter. And these ones, what they are is like a liquid and powder mix, and you let it set. So I'm excited. Let's get started. Let's move a few things out of the way just for right now, because I do not want to knock things over and get everything dirty. Let's pull this to the front. First things first, we're gonna, like shake the bag down, cut the corner. I've only watched like 1 or 2 videos of these just to kind of see what the gist was. But I like to be a little more surprised and kind of figure it out myself. But I did see that it is fine powder, so be very like gentle with it. Don't be like, I don't know, just don't cut a big hole of it. Just cut a tiny little hole, sprinkle it out, because it's very dusty and you don't want that flying through the air. You don't need to be breathing in whatever it is. We haven't quite figured it out yet. But this is so cool. It's like real baking. I've always kind of wanted to be a pastry chef, so this is really awesome. So you put your mix in. It says you put the full mix in, and you put the full brown butter. So, 1 second. All right, I had to get the cap off. Let's open it. So be very careful with it. I'm going to put the cap down here. I have a paper towel down here. You can't see. It is very liquidy, and I do not want to get it on my countertop here. I do have a 3D printed countertop coming with workable drawers and things. That's why I'm very excited. That should be here soon. All right, so pour this whole thing in. Kind of like you're making a real cake. You know, don't skimp out. Be very careful. I was thinking too, I don't know if I want to keep these containers or not. We'll see. I'll put it to the side for now. And it also says to add a little bit of sprinkles in because it is a confetti cake, you know what I mean? So you have confetti mixed all through it. So we'll do a little bit of it. And this is so cool because it's not resin. I don't really know what it is, but we're going to give it a good mix. It says mix it for 1 minute to create a batter. Go slow at first. I just saw the powder kind of wanting to jump around. This is so exciting. So make sure you take your spatula, scrape the sides as you would when you're really baking. Get all that powder. I'm sorry, it's hard to tilt this bowl. You'll see when I pour it. But mix it really, really good. Get any lumps out. This is so exciting. We're making confetti cake. And with movie magic, of course, I will be back in an hour and 15 minutes or so whenever it is done, and we will do the next step. But of course, with that time, I have a few other ones that I need to do as well that take about an hour as well. So you know what? We're killing some, well, I don't really like to kill birds, but we're going to kill 4 birds with a few stones. Okay, and it says to pour it in, so I'm guessing we're going to do an even pour. My goodness, this is so exciting. Start with a little bit in each. You can see the sprinkles in there. I'm not sure if it rises or what, but we'll fill it up. And as per usual, some of the sprinkles got stuck on the bottom. Okay, well, that one should be good. Scrape your bowl, people. Don't waste the product because this does firm up. I'm not quite sure what it will do in the bowl, so just use it all. I'll probably rinse the bowl out in intermission. I'll wipe it real good with a paper towel first, and then I will put some water in it because I don't want this. I don't know if this can go down in my sink. All right, so just like a real cake, we're gonna put it in the oven. It's gonna take a baking time of an hour and 15 minutes, or give or take. This is my first time doing it, so we will see. I will be back, and we will see when they're done. So we'll go. Alrighty, so it's been an hour and about 15-20 minutes, give or take. I did a little longer than it said because I just wanted to be sure, but they turned out like cakes. I don't know what this stuff is, but it is so cool. I hope they do more with it in the future, although it takes longer to make a longer video, but it's all right. So we're going to demold our cakes, and it feels spongy, just like a cake. I don't know, it's really cool, and you can see the sprinkles in there. So before I set that down, I don't know what video I set it in, but I'm going to be getting a countertop that is 3D printed, so it's going to be a lot more sturdy, because as you see here, if I push down, everything bounces, and there's a few other videos that I need to make that you have to use a rolling pin and roll out the dough, and I definitely can't do that on here. But it did come with this, one of the other ones. It's like a little plastic kind of sheet, but I'm going to set this down, and we're going to make the cake on top of that so that I don't have to worry. So we'll set that there, set that to the side, take our other tier, and we'll set that, actually set it right there for a second. So what it wants us to do is we'll look at instructions. So we poured it, we waited an hour and 15, demold, and it says to put frosting on the bottom layer, and then put the cake on top, frost the top layer, and then put some sprinkles. It says 10 minutes. I'm not sure if I have to wait 10 minutes to put the sprinkles on, or I'm not quite sure. We'll see. And then it says I have to wait an hour for it to fully harden. So I might come back in an hour and show you the finished product, or we might just see how this goes and we might see the finished product now. We'll see. Okay, so first we have to open our frosting. I took the plastic off, so you unscrew it. Oh, these ones do have like a little pull tab. So it must be like a product that can dry in the air. Of course it is. Okay, a little frosting in there. Okay, this is cool. I don't know what they're using. This company it's really cool. I want to work with them someday. I would love for them to, send me something and I can like do it and collab, and I don't know. It's just a lot of cool thoughts. Okay. And it comes with this spatula, but it's not as flimsy as this Hello Kitty one from one of the Hello Kitty collections. It's actually like a silicone one, and I feel like it'll smear it a little better. We'll see. And my thought is do this, then do that, and well, we'll just have to play it by ear. Let's see. We have to see how thick it is. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it feels like frosting. So I'm going to do a little bit around the edge there. And then I'm assuming it's going to air dry, so I'm going to put a little in there, just because you're not really going to see it anyway. We'll take our other one, and we'll just squish it right on top. Oh my god, this is going to be so cool. I'm going to pick it up and squish the edges a little bit so that it sticks well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't filmed in a little bit and I was just completely out of frame. Alright, squished it a little bit so you can see the edges coming out. Oh, it looks so cute. And I'm going to go actually back over edge just a little bit, because I want to have sprinkles adhere. And it is like a frosting. I don't know what this product is, but it's really cool. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. He is playing with his toy. He got a new toy for Christmas. Oh, now he's crying. Of course, he wants to play. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll do sprinkles after. Let me frost the top here, and you know what? Sorry. I just have so many thoughts going through my brain. I don't know. Too many words. I never know what I want to do. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's do it over this so they drop in here. I'm gonna try that. Sprinkle a little bit of sprinkles on and press them in, because I don't know how it's gonna stay. They're not really. It's not really a sticky product, so we'll see. Oh my god, there's sprinkles going everywhere. This is really difficult to do, but I'm just gonna keep sprinkling them, squish them on a little bit. Okay, and put that there. Push those on. Oh my gosh, sprinkles are going everywhere. Oh, that's looking good though, so just keep doing it. Just keep going with the flow. Okay, squish that on. Oh my gosh, I don't think I got a single sprinkle in the thing where I was gonna have it drop down into. I think I should have just put them in there and then squished them on. Let's try that. No, I didn't think to do this first. Kind of squish them on like a donut. There's some that's missing. Come on. Okay, and then just press them on with your finger a little bit. Make sure you push them in good because they will dry into the frosting as it dries in the air. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now there's sprinkles everywhere, so 1 second. Let me just pause this and clean up, and then we'll do the top. Alrighty, so now that we put all the sprinkles around the side there, we're going to frost the top and then put some sprinkles on it. So put frosting all around it and then use your spatula to smear it all around. And then we'll add the finishing touches. And it needs to dry for an hour, but I think we'll be able to see the finishing looks right now so that I don't have to come back in an hour to show you because it's a little tedious. But I'm putting a bunch of frosting on top of there because I have a bunch left. And use my little spatula, and I think this side, it's not fully cured yet, but you can kind of touch it. And it does spread kind of like real frosting, so that's kind of cool. But squish it down onto the cake. It's better if you have one of these little silicone ones that kind of smears it a little better. But I do like how it looks like homemade. And trust me, it was homemade because it took an hour to cure. So, you know, it's like you're cooking a real cake. Alrighty. Well, that looks pretty good for fake frosting. Okay, and then if you want to just add a little texture, kind of dab your spatula on. That looks pretty good. You should not eat it, but earlier when I was mixing it, it did look really delicious. Okay, so add some sprinkles on top. And just do as many as you'd like. I don't want to overdo it. I still want to see the pink frosting. But I like that a lot. I can't wait to... hopefully I get the birthday cake one too, because that looks pretty cool as well. You can spell out someone's name, or I saw someone do an anniversary. Really cool. But yeah, this looks like you made a little cake for your child's birthday, but very homemade. So to finish it off, we'll put it on top of this cake stand here. And then I'm just going to let it dry for another hour or so. But this will be the finished product. It looks pretty good. A double tiered confetti cake. And there's sprinkles in the frosting. Or not in the frosting, in the batter. So when you cut through it, you'll see sprinkles. Too many words. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day.